everyone. I am so excited to be doing today's video because we are going to be going over all of my favorites from 2023. So I will have, of course, beauty products as well as some non-beauty items that I wanted to share with you guys as well, because it is always fun to just kind of like look back throughout the year and remember all the great products that I used to love and still love to this day. So I don't have a huge list because I like to kind of just stick with what I like. If I'm really liking something, I try to just stick with it. So in my opinion, I think that this is going to be a very manageable 2023 beauty favorite. I watch a lot of these videos and sometimes I ask myself, how can you have 15 favorite foundations or 15 favorite blushes and stuff like that? So I pretty much kept it pretty tailored. I don't have a specific favorite for every single category of makeup. These were just the standout products for me for this year, and I wanted to share them with you guys. I also wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I have surpassed 5,000 subscribers, and you know, that was one of those goals that I had in the back of my mind probably since, I would like to say probably partway through 2023. I started thinking, you know, maybe I could get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but I never wanted to jinx it, and so I'd always kind of just do these like little silent manifestings of, I'm going to hit 5,000 subscribers this year, I'm going to do it, and I am so excited to say that we have met that goal. I actually hit it on December 23rd, which is my boyfriend's birthday, so that was a very special day for both of us. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know that I've actually had this YouTube channel for a long time, so for it to have taken me this long to hit 5,000 subscribers is a little bit of a snail pace, but hey, we're here, and I'm so grateful for every single person that watches my videos, that comments, that likes, that gives me ideas or requests things, anything like that. If you have contributed to my channel at all, any point of time, I am truly grateful for that, because you guys, this has always just been such a fun little hobby for me, and it's really fun to kind of build a community together and hear your guys' thoughts and your feedbacks on products that we're liking, or books that we're reading, or TV shows that we're watching, whatever it may be. I just really enjoy the little community we have created here, and I want to thank all of you guys for being a part of that. So as always, just a quick little reminder, if you do enjoy me and my channel, just give this video a quick thumbs up. And if you want to take that one extra step, just leave me a comment down below letting me know anything you want to talk about. If you've got questions, if you've got recommendations, if you just want to say hey, definitely drop me a line in the comments below. I am always very happy to respond to comments. So without further ado, let's move on to the 2023 beauty favorites. Like I said, I don't have a large list, but everything that I have on here, they're on here for a reason. So let's get started. So starting off, the very first thing that I have absolutely fallen in love with in 2023, and I discovered this around midway through, I'd say probably about June, maybe May or June was when I first tried this product, and you guys, it is one of my favorites, and this is my third one of the year. I have not cracked into this one yet, but this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love this. This is perfect for me in the summertime when it's very hot and humid and sweaty, and I kind of went through this like existential crisis towards the beginning of summer, and I'm like, all my foundations look like crap on me. My skin looks terrible. What am I doing wrong? And I came across this and I was like, well, I'll give it a go. It was probably like $9 or $10, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see. Before I found this product, I was considering purchasing like super high-end foundations, because I'm like, well, if all of the things that I buy are not working, the expensive stuff must work, right? But I have to say that since I have found this primer and used it, it has been a total game changer for me. I remember the very first time I tried it, I came home from work that day and I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, my skin looks good. Like, my foundation doesn't look all broken apart around my nose, it doesn't look all worn off, and it actually looked just as it had when I applied it in the morning, which was unheard of. I had been to the gym, I did a full day of work, and my skin still looked good. I could not believe it. So since then, I have used up 2 of these, and I have repurchased this one. I even have a little mini one as well. This primer has just made a huge difference for me, and it has to be one of my favorites for 2023 with good cause. So one of my next few favorites, this this is something that has been in my collection for a while now, and I just have so many things. A lot of good products get overlooked just because of the sheer amount and quantity of products that I have. So this was a product that I pulled out once I finished another one and I was trying to find my next replacement product. So I pulled this out, and this is the Iconic London Illuminator. This is a liquid highlighter. I got this from BoxyCharm, and this one is just in the original color. And I have to say, you guys, this is probably my favorite liquid highlighter I have come across to date. This one is just so pretty. It's this nice like champagne kind of color. It is a huge bottle. I have been using this nonstop since, shoot, probably February, I would say. And I just absolutely love this. Now, this is a little bit more of an expensive product. I think it was probably like upwards around like the $30 to $40 for this product, which blows my mind because you guys know I am like a drugstore girl. Like, I am not some high-end luxury bougie girl at all. I will splurge on time to time for something, but this is just so good. I love how it comes across on my cheekbones. It just gives my skin that very nice glowy look without it being so intense that it is a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. I find that the tone of this is really nice for my skin too. It's not too icy, it's not too bronzy, and I have just been loving this. Hopefully this will last me a long time because I need just the tiniest bit of this and I'm good to go for like highlighting all of my face. So this has just been like a really go-to product for me this pretty much majority of the entire year. Once I started using this product, I had no plan to start with something else because I was just that in love with it, and it was everything I wanted in a highlighter. It is not too oily at all. It sits on the skin nicely. It doesn't disrupt my foundation underneath. So this is just it for me. I love this so much. If I ever run out of this, I'm gonna be so sad if I have to repurchase it at the $40-ish price tag for whatever it is, but sometimes I do see this go on sale and can find it like through the BoxyCharm sales, or I guess it's Ipsy now, I think. This is definitely going to last me a while, and I'm going to be using this until it's completely gone. Next, moving on to some eyeshadow products, you guys. Cream eyeshadows are such a tricky product, and I have tried many over the many years I have been doing makeup and stuff, and I have never come across an cream eyeshadow that I like more than these. And you might see this coming already, but it is the About Face cream eyeshadows. Now they have the matte formula and they have the glitter formula, which they call the, I think they call them the Refract fluid eye paints. I love these with all my heart. Again, I think I discovered these around May or June, and you guys, game changer. I have never loved a cream eyeshadow more than this. Now these are a little bit pricey. They're typically about, I think maybe around $18 a piece, but you guys, I honestly think they are totally worth it. And I have just been slowly purchasing these, building up my collection. There's so many colors to choose from. There's so many mattes. I want them to add more glitter colors soon because I'm absolutely in love with them. And if they just did like a whole huge glitter line, I would probably buy every single color. These are so fun because you can just apply them as they are. You can mix colors to create your own custom color, which is always fun. And I recently just picked up a few more colors because Ulta had them on sale for about 50% off. So you guys, I jumped and I got like 6 more colors. I will have a YouTube short on these coming up very soon, but these are a little sneak peek of some of the new colors that I got, as well as the glitter color I'm wearing on my eyes today is also one of my new colors to my collection. They are just unbelievable. I do not even use eyeshadow primers with these. They apply so well. You can apply them directly with the doe foot applicator. However, how I like to apply them is I have a little synthetic blending brush that I like to actually pick up the color off the doe foot applicator. That way I don't get like colors mixed up and get them dirty. So I actually like to apply it that way, and it applies so well. And then as far as the shimmer colors, I like to apply those with a flat synthetic brush as well, and I just pat those on the lid. You guys, I don't even use eyeshadow primers with these because I don't need them. That is unheard of for me. Ever since like 2007 when I started really playing with makeup, I have always had it drilled into my head, you gotta use an eyeshadow primer, you gotta use an eyeshadow primer, and that's definitely the case with a traditional like powder eyeshadow. But these are so amazing. They last all day on my eyes. They look gorgeous. They look exactly like I have applied them in the morning, even at nighttime after a full day. They don't fade on me, they don't crease on me, which is also unheard of with a cream shadow. I have hooded lids, so my eyes are just prone to creasing, but I never have that issue with these, and I love them so much. And it kind of scared me when I saw that they were on sale, so I'm hoping they're not discontinuing these, because these are truly the best cream shadows I have ever used. I will say that. That is a bold statement. I will say that. They are the best cream shadows I have ever used. I know I'm going like really hard right now, but you guys, I just need you to know how much I love these eyeshadows. I love them so much that I pretty much, with the exception of just a handful of occasions, whether I was either reviewing a new product or eyeshadow palette or something like that, I pretty much exclusively used these 98% of the time from about mid 2023 to now. I just haven't wanted to go back to using powder shadows because they flake on me, they crumble sometimes, they'll fade, they just don't last as long, and it's like, why do I even bother when I could just use these and have a perfect flawless look that lasts all day? So I know I'm going on and on about these, but you guys, if there's one thing I had to crown as the single most best product for me for 2023 makeup wise, it's the About Face eyeshadows. I feel like I need to take a deep breath after my whole evangelizing of how great these eyeshadows are, but you guys, they are so great, so great. So next up is going to be my favorite lip gloss of 2023. Now this I definitely discovered in May, and it is of course the Flower Nose Cosmetics lip glosses that came out with their Moonlight Mermaid collection. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Flower Nose. I also have a discount code and referral link with them, so if you would like to purchase any of these products, I will have that linked below and you can get a discount off your order, and I also earn a small commission from that. So if you'd like to purchase anything, I always appreciate when you use my links and my codes. But if you don't want to, that is totally fine. But you guys, these are such a good lip gloss. I love these. Number one, I bought just one from when the collection released, and I loved it so much, I went back and bought another. And then when they had their Black Friday sale recently, I went back and bought 2 more of them. So I have 4 of these lip glosses in 4 different colors, and you guys, they are just so nice. They are one of the most comfortable lip glosses I have ever worn. They have a really nice little bit of pigmentation to them. They're comfortable on the lips. They almost have a little bit of like that fruity green apple kind of scent, which I feel is so unusual with typical beauty products. And I just felt like it really was a nice change than just like the vanilla cake batter kind of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love vanilla cake batter scents all day, but this one just was so refreshing and I love it. And the thing I love the most about this, it's not a sticky lip gloss. It has a very like plush, gel-like feeling on the lips, and it's just so comfortable. I of course had to get more of them, so this is probably my favorite lip gloss of all time. Again, that's a very big statement, I know, but you guys, I love these so much, and I have just been using these non-stop, so I'm probably going to be running out of this very soon. So luckily I have some backups and everything like that, but you guys, oh, I just love this lip product so much. Okay, so my next favorite, this is a little bit of like, I don't want to say it's something that I didn't want to like, because I always want to like the things I purchase, but this is the Mikayla Noguiera lipstick collaboration she did with e.l.f. And I have to say, I know Mikayla is not a lot of people's cup of tea, and I will admit I don't really follow her. I don't really watch her videos other than just like the sidebar dramas that I'll hear every once in a while. But I really like this lipstick, and it has been the only lipstick I have used pretty much from, let's see, when did this release? I think it released around maybe June or July. I think it might have been around July. I have definitely made a dent in this lipstick, and you guys, I really love the color of this. For me, I think it fits my skin tone very nicely. Of course, she was designing a lipstick that would flatter her and her skin tone and all that, so this might not be for everybody, but I did really like how this looks. I do have this underneath my lip gloss, and I did use the lip liner that came with the set. I do have to say, I think the lip liner is just a tiny bit dark, but I have been using them together because I have them and why not. And of course I like the formula of the lipstick and the lip liner as well. So this is kind of one of those products I wasn't expecting to like as much as I do. I don't think it's the most unique color in the world at all. I feel like you could totally easily dupe this, and I did have a short video where I found an existing e.l.f. lipstick that is very, very similar to this. So you can't get this anymore. It was limited edition, but I do really like this lipstick and I have been using it all year. Okay, so my final beauty specific product that I have been loving this year, and you guys, these have been my go-to and I love them so much, and they're affordable. And I get so many of them. I have backups on backups on backups of these because I'm just paranoid that I won't be able to find it. And these are some eyelashes that I got from Shein, and these are my dream eyelashes. They are so perfect for my eye size and my eye shape and the style of lashes that I love, and these are stupid cheap. This is still the original first set of these that I got probably back in, again, kind of like probably around May, I would say. So a lot of these I've been using for a while, and these came in a set of 7 sets, and basically these are like a 3/4 lash, so they're not like a real full strip lash, which is perfect for me because I find that those typically are just too long and I have to cut them off and I have to finagle them around to get them to sit right and stuff like that. I don't have to cut these at all. They are perfect out of the box. I don't have to do any modifications to them, and I love that. They also have a little bit of a thicker band, and these hold up so well. They look great. They are the lashes I have been using non-stop. I love how they look on camera. I love how they look in person. They are a little bit more on the glam side, but I still feel like they look really nice in person as well. And I just enjoy these so much. I think I got the set for probably $2 and change, and you guys, I am able to reuse each pair of these like many times. I probably reuse each pair at least 10 times. I take really good care of my lashes and I clean them up and I don't apply mascara to them, and I can get like, honestly, like no joke, I can get like 10 wears out of each pair of lashes. So that's why this single pack of 7 lash sets has lasted me like the entire year, because I've gotten like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 uses out of them, and I'm not joking. I know a lot of Shein eyelashes can be hit or miss, but you guys, these are such a hit. I think I have like 3 or 4 more packages of them back here because I'm just like paranoid that one day they're just not going to be there. So I kind of just want to stock up like crazy on these, especially since they're so affordable. I have loved these so much. These are my dream lash, and I will link exactly to these so you can find them as well, because there are a billion eyelash sets on Shein. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for you to find this. So if you like this type of style where it is a little bit more dramatic and a little fluttery, these are so pretty. I like they have a soft taper from the inner to the outer. They look great on me and I love them so much. Okay guys, so moving on to a few like non-beauty favorites. These are just going to be random things that I have been loving. Some of them are hair care, some of them are body care, you know, all that kinds of things, and some of them are just so random and left field you probably won't even see it coming. But the next product I have been loving, this I have been using I think probably since around August, and I love it so much. So this is the Eva NYC Satin Dream leave-in. They call it a smoothing leave-in cream. I love this so much. I have a couple other like little mini products I've gotten from Eva NYC that I really like, and this I just happened to pick up on a whim at TJ Maxx. I got it for $9.99. It looks like it is originally priced at $13, so got a little bit of savings there. Number one, I love the packaging. I think it's so cute, and I love products that come with like a little pump like this. I just like that it's so much easier. This one says it is supposed to smooth, fights frizz, and hydrates hair. And you guys know I have very damaged hair, very dry hair, and this has just been a game changer for my hair. I like to put a little bit of this into the lengths of my hair after I have washed it. I try to not get it into the top of my hair too much because I do find that it can kind of create just a little bit of a like a coating to the hair, but it feels so smooth. My hair actually has a fighting chance of not being some frizzball mess, and this has just been such an amazing product for my hair. My hair is so dry and it just needs any help it can get, and I have been loving this so much. I definitely will be repurchasing this once I finish it. I do have some other things I want to kind of like get through in my collection, but you guys, oh my gosh, this has been a game changer for my hair. It makes it so smooth and so manageable. So that has just been a godsend for my hair lately. My next favorite has been a new deodorant, and you guys, I think I started using this November of 2022. So it has been a full year of me using this now, and I am very happy to say I am still loving it. I'm still using it, and that is Native deodorant. This is not sponsored or anything. I know a lot of people get sponsored by Native deodorant. Hey, if you ever want to sponsor me, I am here for you because I love this product so much. So basically, if you're not familiar with Native, it is supposed to be like a more healthier kind of deodorant. It doesn't have like the aluminum in it, and it's paraben free. I never thought deodorant made a difference. I was one of those girls that used like a dollar store deodorant or whatever for like my entire life, and this has made such a difference in my underarms. And I know it's a little bit of a TMI, it's a little bit of a sensitive topic, but when I used traditional deodorants though, I felt like they would just clog up my underarms and like block up my pores and stuff like that, and I would have to like scrub and scrub and scrub in the shower to just break down that waxy, oily kind of texture underneath my armpits. And it was not fun. I felt like I got more ingrown hairs and stuff from that as well. I have not gotten a single ingrown hair since I have switched to deodorant not even last year, the year before. And that is just incredible because again, TMI, I'm sorry. Have you ever gotten those like deodorant lumps under your arms? I have never gotten one of those scents, and that is amazing. They have so many fun scents as well, and I think that was the one thing that really kind of drew me to Native in the first place, was that I could actually pick something that didn't just smell like vanilla orchid flower rose, and that, you know, that was your only option. It's like you can smell like baby powder or you can smell like that. And I'm so glad that they have so many fun, different, like out there kind of scents, some more holiday, some more seasonal appropriate, and I love them so much. My two favorites for the permanent line, I love the buttercream French vanilla one. That one smells amazing. And I also loved the tie-dye vanilla cupcake one. That one I think was a limited edition. I hope they bring it back. I do have one backup that I am hoarding in case they never bring it back. But I love them so much. They even did like a candy collection. They had some that smelled like a blue raspberry sour belt and gummy bears and candy hearts and cinnamon and all kinds of stuff. Like they have all kinds. Their Christmas collection, I recently just picked up the sugar cookie one to have. I love like those sweet bakery type scents, so I can't wait to start those. This one I have right now that I'm currently using is the oat milk latte scent. This one smells really nice as well. So I just never thought I'd be in love with a deodorant, and going from being like a $1 deodorant girly to like a $13 bougie deodorant was a bit of a scary jump for me, because I'm like, gosh, do I really want to spend that much for deodorant? And I have to say, number one, yes, I do. It has made such a difference for me in how my underarms feel. I feel like I can breathe. They don't feel clogged up all the time. I still sweat just a little bit, but when I first switched over, I did have a little bit of like a transition period from switching over from the old one to this Native deodorant. It took me like a week to adjust, and my body was like, oh, okay, this is new, and I just have not looked back since, and I just feel so much better using this type of deodorant, and it has made a huge difference. When I wash my underarms, they don't have that gunked up feeling, and if you know, you know. And you guys, I never thought I would be a bougie deodorant girl, but it makes a difference for me. So my next favorite has been, of course, gel nail polishes. They have been my go-to polishes exclusively for about the last 5 to 6 years, I would say. I have very thin, brittle nails, and just regular nail polish would not do for me. I would always break and chip my nails, and I could never have long nails until I started using gel polish. It just gives my nail that like extra hard and strength, and like it's like armor for my fingernails, and I can actually have nice long nails now, which I could never have with like just traditional nail polishes. And I discovered a new brand this year. I think it was probably around, I think it was about April or May, and it is a brand of gel polish from the brand Head Candy Pro, and this is called their Nail Candy gel polishes. They had a massive sale, like I said, early summertime, and I got I'm not kidding. I got like probably close to 150 bottles of nail polish, and they were on sale for like, I'm not kidding, like $1.60 a piece, $1.80, something like that. And I went crazy and I bought like pretty much as many polishes as I could get. And you guys, I have been loving these. If you have been watching my shorts, you know that every other Monday I do a gel polish of the week, and all through 2023 I have been showcasing these gel polishes because I have just been loving them so much. I think they're about $8 regularly priced, but they have always got sales going, so you can even get these down for like even like $4 a piece, and I just have been enjoying these so much. I will be diversifying a little bit in 2024 with my different gel polish nail brands that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, but Head Candy Pro was a brand that I discovered this year, and I have been loving these so much. They make some really great colors if you like the cream finishes. They make some amazing glitters as well, so I have just been an absolute fan of these, and always keeping an eye to see if they have any new colors coming out that I want to snag up. So next, I think that you'll probably spot this from a mile away, but I have of course been loving Nancy Drew books. You guys know that I have been doing a weekly book review series on this channel as well. Every Wednesday I review a Nancy Drew book and I give you my thoughts about it and my opinions, and then I also do a longer format video of a set of 5 Nancy Drew books, giving you more in-depth thoughts that I have without spoiling the books. And if you guys are not familiar, this was a goal that I started for myself last December, in December 2022. I kind of had this almost like a renaissance of like my childhood, and I was a big fan of Nancy Drew books, Nancy Drew computer games, all things Nancy Drew, and I had this goal for myself when I was about, I don't know, I might have been in like 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade. I had this goal that I wanted to read all of the Nancy Drew books in the main Nancy Drew mystery series before I graduated high school. And unfortunately, I didn't keep that goal, and I kind of fell out of, you know, Nancy Drew and picked up new interests and new hobbies and things like that, and there was always a part of me deep down that was very sad that I never met that goal. And so I had this kind of epiphany last December that I wanted to rebuild my Nancy Drew collection and read every single book. There are 175 Nancy Drew books in the main series, not even counting any of the other spin-off series, which I have also decided I want to embark on someday. And I typically tend to have a little bit of an obsessive personality, if that is not obvious to anyone else, but I knew that this was a goal that I wanted to revisit in my life and I wanted to accomplish for my younger self. And I have to say that before I started going back and reading Nancy Drew books, I had not read a book since probably high school. And you guys, I don't want to admit it, but I graduated high school 10 years ago. So I had not read a book in 10 years. You know, you go off to college, you get busy, you're doing schoolwork, you go off and have relationships and friends and, you know, everything. And I had made no time to read books anymore. And that was a very sad thing for me because I was a bookworm growing up. I always had a book in my hand. I was always reading. If I had an off few minutes in class and we weren't doing anything, I was always reading all the way up till when I graduated high school. And then something just clicked. I went off to college, didn't have time to read, didn't make time to read, and it just continued into adulthood. So this has just been a very therapeutic revisiting of goals from my childhood, and it has just been a really fun thing for me. And I've just had a blast doing these videos and the reviews and kind of expanding my video content from not just beauty, because there's so many more things in my life that I enjoy that isn't just talking about makeup, and reading, it has been a whole new thing for me to rediscover, and I have been absolutely enjoying it. So I have gone from reading no books for the last 10 years to reading 40 books in a single year, which kind of blew my mind. I didn't even know that I would make that goal, and I promised to myself that I wasn't going to fizzle out on this goal, because that's another thing that I have problems with, is I get so into a project and I'll go like 100% for like the first like 10% of the way, and then I give up, and then I fizzle out, and then it you know, just is what it is. And I promised myself that was not going to be the case. I invested money into buying these books and collecting them and tracking them down and buying them secondhand, and that in itself was a really fun thing for me to do. And now reading them, of course, has just been a really fulfilling goal in my life, and I'm so proud of myself for getting back into reading, because I always made excuses to not have time to read, and that's all it was. I was just making excuses and not prioritizing it in my life, and I just feel like it has brought a piece of peace back to me, and it's something that I really cherish. So another thing I've really been loving for 2023 is I actually bought my own record player, and it's so cute. It's a pink little, you know, like a suitcase trunk type style record player, and it's so cute. It's pink, it's girly, it's me. I think I got it around April, I want to say. I can't remember. My timeline of stuff is so jacked up at times, but I decided to get that. My boyfriend is also really into records. He has a huge record collection, and I have slowly been collecting my own records and starting my own little collection. So I didn't start collecting records in 2023, but I did purchase my own record player, so now I could like actually play my own records at my house. Otherwise I'd just have to like play them at his house, and now that I have them here and I can play them whenever I want, it's so fun. So I do have a very small collection, but I wanted to share with you guys what I got, starting with my most recent one. This one is actually one I got for Christmas from my boyfriend, and that is of course Taylor Swift's 1989 Taylor's version, of course. So I haven't even gotten to give this a whole listen to yet. It's definitely like on the top of my list for probably tonight when I'm ready to just kind of relax and chill out. I am so ready to listen to this. This one I also got this year. This one I actually got for my birthday, again from my boyfriend. It's kind of like what I ask for any type of like gift giving stuff. I like asking for these. So this is the, of course, Taylor Swift Speak Now version. This is probably one of my favorite Taylor Swift albums, and I love that I have my very own copy of it now, and it's just, I've listened to this one so many times now. I love it. Next up, another huge favorite of 2023, the Barbie album, of course. I enjoyed this movie so much, so I had to get the album, and it doesn't hurt that the record itself is actually pink, and it's so cute. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Just a little peek. It's like that pink cotton candy color. Loved it so much. And then really quickly, these I did not get this year, but just to finish off my record collection, we have Lana Del Rey. This one is Lust for Life. Love this album. We also have Lana Del Rey, Born to Die. Again, I love Lana. And then we also have Lana Del Rey, Norman fucking Rockwell. So that is it for my like teeny tiny little record haul, but it's so fun. I love it. I totally get the appeal of collecting them now. I used to kind of not get it, but I definitely get it now, and it's such a fun thing to collect. So I don't have very many, and it's not really something I'm trying to become obsessive about like I typically do, so I'm trying to keep this one in check. And then really quickly, as far as my favorite TV shows, I kind of get in these like crazy loops of nostalgia where I just like to go back and like rewatch things that I used to love. So I mean, I do that all year, but one thing that my boyfriend and I got into was Big Brother. Now I am not familiar with Big Brother at all, and we started watching the very first season because that's also one of my quirks, is I like to do stuff chronologically. So even though Big Brother season 1 is like, I feel like it's completely different from any of the other Big Brothers that are out now, and I haven't watched any of those or anything like that, so it's just such a different experience. And it actually took us from August to December to watch all of the first season of Big Brother. It was a long one, but we finally got through it, and we have recently just started watching season 2, so I think we're just gonna kind of slowly work our way through Big Brother. Already I can tell like season 2 is just like infinitely different from season 1, and it's kind of cool to see the progression of it, because I mean, what, Big Brother came out 23 years ago as far as like the US franchise, so there's a lot to catch up on. But that was one thing that we committed a good portion of 2023 to watching, and we are in like a mid-distance relationship, so we don't get to see each other every, you know, weekday, usually every weekend or every other weekend, so it took us a while to get through it, but that is probably one of my favorites because it was just a very interesting, different type of show, especially seeing like how the show is progressing and stuff like that. Alright, so those are all of my favorites, beauty and non-beauty favorites of 2023. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know this is probably a little bit of a longer one because I like to talk, but I really like long videos too. I know some people don't like them, but I love just sitting down, getting cozy, watch a long video. So if you guys have made it this far, let's think of an emoji. So if you made it this far into the video, leave me a comment and include the little firework emoji just to let me know that you made it this far. It'll be like a little inside secret, and I will know that you're one of the OGs. You're one of the real ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. Link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.